chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. These narcissists that were involved in your life, they were so focused on you. You see, when they encountered you, they were so focused on you, analyzing you, studying you. And they would talk your name to their minions, to their flying monkeys. Alright? And it might not necessarily have been bad things in the beginning. They would have spoke your name. They would have spoke about you a lot, gossiped about you. Okay? And yeah, you could take that as just normal behavior, really. Like, they're excited, they're talking about you, things like that. But this is what they would do, okay? And the thing is throughout the duration of your relationship, then they started to badmouth you, talk behind your back, slander you. Okay, they just could not keep your name out of their mouth. And this doesn't just have to be romantic relationships with narcissists involved in your life. It could be friendships, family members, colleagues, associates. Alright. They talk about you an awful lot, and it's actually a sickness. They become so fixated on you. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Healthy Brother Right will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But they become so fixated on you. It's all they see. Alright, and they lose themselves in the process. Alright, and this is why what I'm saying is this doesn't change. Okay, even when they monkey branch, even when your relationship's over, romantic relationship's over, say, and they monkey branch to a new supply, alright, they'll still talk your name. Even friendships, if you stop affiliating with them, they'll still talk your name. Okay, and they'll badmouth you, they'll say these things. And this is what they focus their whole energy on. Narcissists love gossip. They love gossiping and slandering people's name. They love doing it. Alright? They're just obsessed. They're fixated. And like I said, they lose themselves in the process of doing this. They literally lose themselves. Alright? So you need to understand that something happens, especially in romantic relationships. Well, it could be any. Basically, when a narcissist that was involved in your life starts to see that these people aren't at your level, who they're affiliating with now, after you, right? They'll bring your name up in a positive light. And that confuses these minions of theirs or new supplies, because they've been hearing all the bad mouthing. Then out of nowhere, then they'll praise you, right? They'll say something positive about you. They'll triangulate you, right, with them. And these people can hurt them because they've heard so much bad things about you. And then now the narcissist is saying that you're better than them, or triangulating, and it confuses that individual, right? It completely confuses them. So just embrace that these narcissists that are involved in your life did talk your name when they were around you at the beginning. They used to tell everyone that they was very proud that they had you in their life. They used to positively talk your name. Then they go through a cycle of bad-mouthing you. Then they go through a cycle of praising you again after the relationship's over, confusing supplies and other individuals, minions and whatnot, right? And they basically are just, they're fixated. They can't stop gossiping about your name. And what I base it down to is your supply source. You see, when they talk about you, because they talk about you a lot less than you're on their minds. So when they talk about you, it's like a release for them. They actually feel a bit of that supply, some remnants of that supply that you used to give them, right? And it makes them feel a bit of that euphoric rush, and they feel closer to you when they talk your name. So the thing is, this is why I suggest that when you go forward with your life, okay, with your life, you start hanging out with new friends, or you meet a new romantic partner or whatever, that you don't talk this narcissist that is involved in your life's name, right? You don't even talk about them, okay? Like, as much as it might be nice to like open up and share your hurt and your pain with someone who you believe's true and stuff, honestly, it's not really worth it. You don't really need to talk their name, okay? That experience is something that you can see. You've taken what you can from that experience. You've seen the divine nature of the separation. It's something that you've gone through. So it doesn't necessarily need to be spoken about with other individuals, but they ain't gonna stop. They'll keep talking your name to whoever they encounter. Okay, like they and how you'll know this is true because it happened with you. They would have spoke people's name to you when you was around them first, right? They would have gossiped with you. You were once part of that person, like the recipient of that gossip or that slander, right? This is what they would have done with you as well when they first encountered you. They would have gossiped with you. They would have spoke about you to other people. And it really just says a lot about someone. When you see someone that's talking about someone else, right? It really says a lot about the person, okay? So, and this isn't just like, obviously some people, like, it's normal to say you mention someone's name or you mention a situation that happened at work or you mention, it's not like that with them, okay? They're very, like, they really slander and gossip in a bad way about people, right? They really try to put people down. This is what they do. They really try to put people down. They really try to give you a bad name. This is what they're like, okay? But they're absolutely obsessed. And really what you've got to hope for is they just get on with their lives. You've got to hope that they lose that fixation and that obsession, okay? You don't want them around you, like, especially after you've separated, gone your own way. You don't want them talking your name and things like that, but they do, right? But you hopefully they just they get distracted. They go into a collapse or whatever, like let them just get on with their lives. You honestly don't want their obsession because it's a real sickness. It's a real sickness that they have, a real deranged sickness. So you honestly want them to just get on with their lives as well. Forget about you. And as much as you're leaving them as a thing of the past, really you want them to leave you as a thing of the past. You don't want them hoovering you after years apart and things like that. And you honestly you want them gone. You really want them gone. So, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. You may donate or support to the channel if you want to. Everything you need is in the description box below. And I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.